What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. All 24 teams have been confirmed to be playing in League 2 for the 2023-24 season after yesterday's playoff final between Stockport and Carlisle, which at the end Carlisle did win on penalties. So yes, all 24 teams are now confirmed for the 23-24 season. So I'm going to do my early predictions. So these ain't confirmed yet. I'll do my confirmed predictions like a week or so before the start of the season. But yeah, if you do like what you're watching, do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and like the video. It will help with the future of the channel. So yeah, comment down below where you reckon your club will finish. My club, Swindon, I will tell you guys obviously later where I reckon they'll be. So yeah, let's start with 24th place. So 24th place, I have gone for Harrogate Town. Now last season they did finish 19th. I've said it ever since they got promoted to League 2 from the National League. I've always said that they don't deserve to be a League 2 side. They've proved me wrong, obviously, but I don't think they're the squad to survive this year, and I reckon they'll go down to the National League. Rock bottom, 24th, Harrogate Town. 23rd place, I've gone for Crawley. Obviously, Scott Lindsay's side, former Swindon town manager. He's done a really good job this season, getting them out of relegation. At one point, they were like 7 points in relegation when Scott Lindsay arrived, and he managed to get him out of relegation. Fair enough to him, but this year, after what I saw from last season, that Dominic Telford, and that still wasn't enough to get him like, as high as possible. So yeah, I don't think it's enough this season. I reckon they'll be the second team going down to the National League. So 22nd place, I have gone for Colchester United. Last season, I had way too high of an expectation for where I reckon they'll finish. I predicted them to finish 3rd. I don't know what I was thinking there. Like Crawley as well, I predicted them to finish 4th. They finished 22nd. For the past 3 seasons, Colchester has finished in the bottom half of the table. So is it going to happen again? We'll find out. So yeah, for now, I reckon Colchester will finish 22nd. 21st, I have gone for Sutton United. It's League 2's the highest they've ever been, and they haven't made that much of an impact in League 2 except from the first season they were in, when they finished 8th, I think it was. One spot off the playoffs, which is a bit devastating for them. But yeah, I don't think they're going to be as good. I looked at their squad now, and I don't think they're going to make much of a difference, because this season's definitely going to be tougher, especially with the sides like Wrexham, Notts County, Bradford, MK Don. The list goes on. So Sutton, they're not going to do as well. So 20th place, I have gone for Walsall. 19th place, I have gone for AFC Wimbledon. Now last season, I had high expectations for them as well. I've predicted them to finish 1st. They finished 21st. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there. The thoughts in my head were just, they came down from League 1 to League 2. And I was just thinking they would just go straight back up. And I have no clue what went wrong with them. But, yeah, my prediction, I have gone for 19th place for AFC Wimbledon. 18th place, I have gone for Tranmere Rovers. 17th place, I have gone for Crewe Alexandra. 16th place, I have gone for Grimsby Town. Now, the reason I have gone for Grimsby Town to finish 16th is because I don't think they have the squad to go any higher than what they have recently. Sure, this season they did finish 11th, and I reckon they'll go down by 5 places next season, finishing 16th. 15th place, I have gone for Morecambe. Now, the reason I've gone for Morecambe to finish 15th is, like, obviously they came from League 1 down to League 2, but you see some teams that have got relegated, you think that they do absolutely well, but they don't. They just crumble. And I think Morecambe will have that next season. They did used to be in League 2. They were in League 1 for 2 or 3 seasons. And now they are going back down to League 2. And another reason I've gone for 15th for Morecambe as well is because that's normally their standard position when they're in League 2 as well. They had a one-off season where they've done absolutely amazing, but I reckon they'll go back to the standard Morecambe that they used to be. 14th place, I have gone for Newport County. Now, the reason I've gone for Newport to finish 14th, I really don't know. It's just really hard to predict for Newport where they reckon they'll be. They could finish 21st, they could finish 8th, and it's just really hard to predict it. But 14th, that's pretty much a regular spot where Newport are in League 2. Anyway, they are pretty much classed as a mid-table team. Hopefully I'm correct on this one, but yeah. 14th place, I have gone for Newport County. 13th place, I've gone for Barrow. Just like Grimsby, they are a side that are developing as a League 2 side. They have been, next season it will be their 3rd season in a row in League 2, and yeah, they haven't made as much as a show as what they expected, but you never know, they could do as well. Like Newport, it's going to be very hard to predict where they're going to finish. We'll just have to see how the transfer window goes for them, and then it'll probably be a bit easier to decide where I reckon they'll finish. 12th place, I have gone for Forest Green Rovers. Now, the reason I've gone for them to finish 12th, ever since they made it to League One, I was saying the whole season they're going to finish rock bottom, have a ridiculous amount of points compared to the other teams in the relegation spots, and I was correct. They finished rock bottom, 27 points, getting 6 wins out of the possible 46, which is not good for a League One side. So yeah, they're going straight back down, and I reckon they'll go back to their regular spot, like around mid-table, and I reckon they'll finish 12th. 11th place, I have gone for Mansfield. 10th place, I have gone for Salford City. The reason I've gone for Salford is normally when you see a League 2 team get knocked out in the playoffs like Salford did this season, normally you see next season they don't do as well, like Swindon. We got knocked out in the 21-22 season by Port Vale. Season after that, so this season we had an absolute shambles of the season. So I reckon that's going to happen to Salford, and I reckon they're going to finish 10th. 9th place, I have gone for Accrington Stanley. Now, I could have put them higher, but I reckon there'll be a side that will just get used to being in League 2, then one odd season they'll just go back up to the League 1, because I reckon in a few years' time they will go back up to League 1, but I don't think this season's going to be their season, and I reckon they will finish 9th. 8th place, I have gone for Gillingham. Now, the reason I've gone for them to finish 8th, last season they didn't do as well as they expected. At one point they were on the verge of relegation, and then near the second half of the season they were absolutely outstanding, and if they carry on like they did last season, they're going to be right up there for the battling of promotion. So yeah, I reckon they'll miss out on the playoffs, but yeah, they're definitely going to do better than last season, I guarantee it. 7th place, I have gone for MK Dons. Now, you really got to feel for the fans, because 21-22 season they were 3rd place, 1 spot off the championship. Season after that they get relegated, 21st place. So yeah, you got to really feel sorry for them. But yeah, they're now back in League 2 where they were in the 2017-18 season. I think that was the last time they were in League 1. So yeah, will they cope? But I reckon they will. I reckon they'll just clinch it. I reckon they'll finish 7th place. 6th place, I have gone for Bradford. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bradford are too big for League 2. I've said it loads of times before in other videos. Bradford, I don't know what they're doing in League 2. They should be League 1, top half League 1, bottom half Championship. So, the fact they're still in League 2 with the fan base they got, the stadium they got, it's absolutely unbelievable. However, you look at the teams that are in League 2 this season, like Wrexham, Notts County, Stockport, they're still in League 2. It is definitely going to be a tough battle for Bradford, but I reckon they'll reach the playoffs 6th place. 5th place, I have gone for my club, Swindon Town. Now, the reason I haven't gone for promotions, because obviously we had high expectations this season that we were going to finish like near promotion, and we were absolutely nowhere near. We finished 10th place. We have 3 managers throughout the season. Now, if we did still have Jody Morris, I probably would have gone for a mid-table finish, because obviously he did prove that he had no clue what he was doing at all at Swindon. Yeah, so he had no experience whatsoever at all. Went from Chelsea Academy, no pressure at all because you're having no fans there, and then jumped straight to Swindon. And you're going to have a lot of fan pressure if you're not going to do well. So he didn't do well. We now have Michael Flynn, and hopefully he can sign a bunch of good players that are going to get us out of this league, because we have spent way too long in League 2 and we just need to get out of the league. 4th place, I have gone for Doncaster. Now, last season they didn't do as well either. They came from League 1 last season to get to League 2. And yeah, they didn't do as well as they expected. I think most fans were expecting them to go straight back up to League 1. However, they weren't able to do that. They finished 18th, I'm pretty sure. But I've got a feeling now that I reckon they'll finish around the playoffs. So that's why I've got them to finish 4th place. So that now leaves us with the promotion spots. We have got Stockport left, we've got Wrexham, and we've got Notts County. 3rd place, I have gone for Stockport County. 21-22 season, they did get promoted from the National League to League 2, and they nearly made it back-to-back promotions in just like that. And unfortunately, penalties did stop them from getting promoted to League One. It was Carlisle who stopped him. Carlisle are now in League One, and I just have a feeling now Stockport, their fan base is probably the best in League Two. It is arguable, but I reckon it's between Stockport and Bradford on who has the best fan base in League Two. But yeah, Stockport, I just have a feeling as well that they're just going to do amazing. I reckon they'll bounce back, and I reckon they'll finish automatic promotion, 3rd place. Now, I think it's going to be another title race between Notts County and Wrexham, and 2nd place I have gone for Notts County. This season they managed to pick up a total of 107 points. If you had 170 points, you'd manage to win the title from the Prem. That'll be enough to get you to win the Prem all the way down to League 2. National League, they picked up 107 points and still didn't win the league. But yeah, they have a very great side. Macaulay Langstaff, they broke the record for the most goals in the National League. Is he going to be able to do that in League 2? That's the main question, but that's for when the season starts. But for now, I reckon they will finish 2nd place. 1st place, I have gone for Wrexham. Paul Mullen, Ben Foster, Elliot Lee. Is that not enough to get you promoted? If they don't get promoted with that side, I don't know what they'll get promoted with. But yeah, they've got too much of a big side right now, and they're going to LA or wherever. They're going to America, playing against the likes of Chelsea and Man U, and they're still stuck in League 2. So what is that telling you? They are too big for League 2, and yeah, I reckon they'll go back-to-back promotions, and they will be champions of League 2. Guys, those are my predictions done. Now, here on the screen right now, this is what the league table will look like if I am correct with every single one, which is obviously not going to happen. But yeah, those are my predictions. Comment down below where you reckon your club will finish, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So anyway, that's from me. See you in the next one. You know what to do.